Hello and welcome to part 2 of the series of videos that are going to help you ask the most important information when it comes to finding out which Pilates teacher training course is right for you. My name is Anita Hori. I am second generation Master Pilates instructor under Lolita San Miguel. I'm also a teacher trainer, a Pilates business coach and a retreat owner. And I help people like yourself and aspiring Pilates instructors, business owners to live the life of their dreams without the hassle and without the stress. And hence the videos that I'm running on YouTube to help you make better decisions, short-circuiting right what you need to know. So in this video today, I want to be talking about what to expect from a Pilates teacher training course. So if you are doing a comprehensive course, which is really the way that Pilates should be taught, you have to learn on different pieces of apparatus. So we're looking at the Pilates reformer, the Cadillac, the guillotine. We're looking at the Wunda chair, the high chair, the armchair, the pedipole, the ladder barrel, the spine corrector, the small barrel, the toe corrector, the foot corrector, the breathalyzer, the neck stretcher. What else have I forgot? The magic circle. There are many different pieces of apparatus and of course to learn mat work. But many Pilates course providers nowadays are breaking down the courses to a modular form. What does that mean? It means that when you're taking your Pilates course, you will do, for example, one module at a time. You will do just the mat work, and maybe you do the mat work beginner, or maybe you do the whole mat work from beginner to advanced. And then you move on to do reformer, and then you move on to do the Cadillac, and then you move on to do another piece of apparatus, which is great because that means that you really focus on learning to teach on that one piece of apparatus. But what it doesn't do, and this is a huge issue with the way the modular form works, what it doesn't do, it does not translate that particular exercise on that piece of apparatus to another exercise on another piece of apparatus or on the mat. Pilates is a system and it has to be taught as a system. Pilates is a system of exercises that all interconnect, and they interconnect on different pieces of equipment, because if your client, your student, cannot get a particular exercise on a piece of apparatus, you as a teacher should be able to know which piece of apparatus you're going to be able to take them to so that they'll understand the exercise, and then when it comes to them doing the exercise on the piece of apparatus they couldn't do, then they'll be understanding, and then they'll get that aha moment. They'll think, wow, okay, now I understand how it should feel, and now I'm going to move on to try it on that piece of apparatus that I struggled with before. And you know, I could go on forever talking about the different types of apparatus and how they're interconnecting. But any decent, any professional Pilates studio should have all the pieces of apparatus. Now, for many logistical reasons, there are many studios all over the world that do not have, for example, the guillotine. The guillotine is a very big, chunky piece of Pilates apparatus, and many studios opt to come away from it and then teach similar exercises on what we call the wall unit or the tower, which is a smaller version of the Cadillac. So the rest of pieces of apparatus have to be integrated as part of the Pilates system. So when it comes to learning the system and the method as a modular system rather than as a modular block system, rather than learning all the pieces of apparatus together, you are really missing out on a very crucial part of learning the method. So as much as it might be economical for you to learn just one part of the system, one piece of apparatus, one set of exercises, it's really not going to help you in the long run to really truly understand what the method is about. So when you look at your investment in the long term, you're actually not helping yourself and you're shortchanging yourself, because eventually you are going to have to go and take perhaps another bridging course or another course to be able to really understand how the system works well together and how the exercises integrate well together. Modular does not work when you're trying to teach the comprehensive method of the Pilates system. So if you are trying to save yourself some money, then you really have to consider, what do I really want? Do I want to become a Pilates comprehensive teacher, or am I just happy to teach mat work? Now, if you really want to break away from the norm, and if you really want to break away from those millions of Pilates teachers out there who are just teaching mat work, you need to learn the system. You need to learn the system, because that is really what's going to create the changes in the bodies of your clients. Pilates in a studio environment is a changer, is a game breaker, is a complete and utter different system to just teaching Pilates on a mat. And it can be frustrating when you're teaching it to clients and you're actually trying to explain to clients why perhaps your fees will be a little bit more expensive, and you want to learn a little bit more about that. Just watch this video over here, because it's very informative, just talking about different prices and how your investment in taking your course as a comprehensive Pilates instructor in comparison to someone who has perhaps taken a mat work course over a weekend, over a month, whatever that might have been, or maybe even online, then you know that there is a huge difference. And that's a way for you to explain to your clients about what the difference is about. The thing is, really and truly, if you really want to save yourself some money, what you need to be looking for is this. Maybe you could speak to a comprehensive course provider and see if they've got payment plans. So you still do your comprehensive course and you're still learning on all the pieces of equipment, but you're perhaps negotiating with your course provider on allowing you to pay monthly, and that's going to be broken down into more manageable chunks for you. But you're really just cheating yourself and cheating your clients if you're trying just to learn one piece of apparatus or one set of exercises, and that's it. The method has got over 600 exercises, and all these exercises integrate together. So before you go and invest your money into and your time into a Pilates teacher training course, do ask these questions. If you did like this video, hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget the bell to get notified every time I upload a video online. Watch out for my following videos in this series of videos to find out more about what questions to ask when you are considering taking your Pilates teacher training course. Until my next video, goodbye guys.